I'm going to skip this last break of the week. No more breaks will be skipped, I promise. Don't let me, guys, no matter how big the guest is, even if it's Donald Trump. But we're going to need time to play the winner and the runner-up in the segment after this before I hand the baton to Anthony Gucciardi and Dr. Edward Group. We're going to have the winner here. It's, how do you pronounce his name, guys? I'm public school educated. It's Rupert Quaintance. And it's youtube.com/Kiv, RESP is his channel. Infowars.com / Rupert's Obama speech analysis. And this is the winner of $1,000. And what I'm doing is I'm doing more and more of these quick contests that are 2 or 3 days. We just had one for $1,000 that was the best War on Christmas meme, and showed the Marines at Iwo Jima hoisting up a Christmas tree, and we said, come and take it. And it's just about getting folks involved, the fun of it, rewarding some of the people that do the best. But everybody wins by engaging in free speech, in free expression. That is what will counter this globalist dark age they're trying to bring in. And then runner-up is Kenneth Webb, who, of course, has changed the channel and has a bunch of my documentaries posted. I think there's like 40 million views of my documentaries on his channel. Just another channel out there that has our videos with like 40 million views. Again, just letting you know, we are the media. We are dominant now. We're bigger than CNN and MSNBC combined. Can you think about that? We just got 3 or 4 shows. We're only here 5 hours a day. And we are clearly now bigger than CNN domestically and MSNBC. We are bigger than any one Fox show with 2, 3, 4 million viewers, their top shows. But look at how arrogant Bill O'Reilly is up there. But I love that fact. And in a year, we'll be bigger than Fox. I mean, that's why the system is panicking, folks. That's why these things are happening, because we're just a bellwether. Infowars is just one little organization out there that is indicative of the establishment in free fall right now. Now let's go ahead and go to the winner. This video will be posted to Infowars.com in the next few minutes. If you're radio listeners, you can see it for yourself at your leisure. But the winner of the Obama Oval Office speech analysis contest, we'll come up with a better name, I think. I forget the exact name of the contest because I'm just doing these so quick now, but here it is.
Hi, it's Rupert. Today's episode is brought to you by
bugs and killers.
And also, this is my analysis of President Obama's San Bernardino speech. I will start off with the speech's most blatant contradiction.
So far, we have no evidence that the killers were directed by a terrorist organization overseas or that they were part of a broader conspiracy here at home. We see growing efforts by terrorists to poison the minds of people like the Boston Marathon bombers and the San Bernardino killers.
Okay, so which is it? There is or isn't an influence from overseas.
But it is clear that the two of them had gone down the dark path of radicalization.
And where is this exactly? I'm on the internet all the time. I've never seen anything like that, have you? In the next few clips, he's actually reminding us that he is in charge of the military.
As Commander-in-Chief, I have no greater responsibility than the security of the American people.
Wait a minute, that sounds a little familiar.
In the process, we've hardened our defenses, from airports to financial centers to other critical infrastructure. Intelligence and law enforcement agencies have disrupted countless plots here and overseas and worked around the clock to keep us safe.
Oh, yeah, I know where I've heard that before. Oh, what's that guy's name? George Bush.
We will destroy ISIL and any other organization that tries to harm us.
As far as I'm concerned, this is a George Bush speech.
First, our military will continue to hunt down terrorist plotters in any country where it is necessary.
And that right there is a very George Bush-like declaration of war on everybody.
Terrorists turn to less complicated acts of violence, like the mass shootings that are all too common in our society.
What he's saying is they've got the airports locked down, but they're still coming for you at the mall.
It is this type of attack that we saw at Fort Hood in 2009.
All right, I guess we can call that a terrorist attack now?
And since the day I took this office, I have authorized U.S. forces to take out terrorists abroad.
Take that, you confused anti-war Obama supporters.
Our closest allies, including France, Germany, and the United Kingdom, together with 65 countries that have joined an American-led coalition.
So we've got a 65-country coalition and a declaration of war on everybody. Can we just go ahead and call this World War III yet?
We will continue to provide training and equipment to tens of thousands of Iraqi and Syrian forces.
I got a better idea. Why don't you try providing people here with training and equipment?
To begin with, Congress should act to make sure no one on a no-fly list is able to buy a gun.
Really? How is the no-fly list now not the no-gun list? I think we should add a third random thing to the list, like tacos. Hey, man, you want to go get Mexican food? Nah, man, you know I can't. I'm on the no-taco list.
We should put in place stronger screening for those who come to America without a visa.
Raise your hand if you didn't know you could do that.
So that we can take a hard look at whether they've traveled to war zones.
Oh, just ask them. I'm sure they'll tell you. Now, even though earlier this week some guy was like,
"This guy is such a pussy."
I don't remember George Bush doing. He's actually asking for a declaration of war.
If Congress believes, as I do, that we are at war with ISIL, it should go ahead and vote to authorize the continued use of military force against these terrorists. We should not be drawn once more into a long and costly ground war.
That is code for they're going to spend a lot of money on technology and they are going to bomb the crap out of some people. Then I can't help but feel like he's proselytizing for Islam a bit.
We cannot turn against one another by letting this fight be defined as a war between America and Islam, including millions of patriotic Muslim Americans. The vast majority of terrorist victims around the world are Muslim. We must enlist Muslim communities rather than push them away.
That's cool, but can Christians, Buddhists, and Hindus get a shout out too? Separation of church and state?
Let's not forget that freedom is more powerful than fear, that we have always met challenges, whether war or depression, natural disasters or terrorist attacks, by coming together. I have no doubt that America will prevail.
So it's blatantly obvious to me that this speech is about using the no-fly list as a no-gun list, and it's also a speech about Obama getting ready to use the military in a more massive way than he ever has. I will always refer to this speech as Obama's George Bush speech. He is evoking his power as commander-in-chief. However, it's being done so in such a manner because of his constituency. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching episode 60 of Hi, It's Rupert, which is also a submission to Infowars. Thanks. See you next time. Bye.
And that's the winner, $1,000. Runner-up, Kenneth Webb, will get a Hillary, vote for Hillary pin where she laughs at everyone. It's actually her laugh, folks. Very witch-like. And a Hillary for Prison T-shirt. We stopped selling those in 9 days. There may be some left, and then that's it. But we're not producing anymore. That's a limited edition Hillary for Prison shirt. It says Legalize Freedom, Infowars.com on the back.